So in this video we study how to rationalize a surd. For rationalizing a surd, it has to be multiplied by another surd. Suppose root 5 is there. If we want, in order to make it a rational number, we have to multiply by root 5 again. So its rationalizing factor is root 5. So rationalizing, word come rationalizing factor of square root 5 is square root 5, because if we multiply square root 5 by square root 5 we are getting 5, which is a rational number. So it doesn't mean, suppose if we have square root 27, it doesn't mean that we need to multiply it by square root 27. First of all, we need to simplify it. Square root 27 can be written as 3 root 3. Now we see that it can be multiplied by root 3 only to make it a rational number. So if we'll multiply 3 root 3 by root 3, we are getting 3 into 3, that is 9, which is a rational number. So the rationalizing factor of square root 27 is square root 3. So these were the simple one. Suppose we have a surd in the form of square root of a plus square root of b. Then in this case we have to multiply it by its conjugate. On what? A new term come here, conjugate. What is conjugate? Conjugate is means to change the sign between these two terms. Root a minus root b is the conjugate of root a plus root b. So the conjugate differs only by the sign in between them. So let's take an example. For example, suppose we have root 2 plus root 3. So in order to make it a rational number, how to rationalize this? We need to multiply it by its rationalizing factor. And what's the rationalizing factor of it? Its conjugate. What is the conjugate of root 2 plus root 3? It is root 2 minus root 3. Let's do the multiplication. Either you can apply the formula a plus b into a minus b, which is a square minus b square. So root 2 square is 2, root 3 square is 3, 2 minus 3, that is minus 1. So it's a rational number. And if you forward this formula, then you can simply multiply this into this, this into this, this into this, this into this. You'll get the same result. So this is the rationalizing factor. Now, a very important topic comes, how to rationalize the denominator. We have to multiply the denominator by its rationalizing factor. Suppose 6 upon root 2 is there. If you want to rationalize the denominator, then you have to multiply the numerator and denominator by root 2. So it could be written as 6 root 2 by 2, that is 3 root 2. So we multiply this by its rationalizing factor. So we have multiplied here by root 2, so we have to multiply the numerator also by root 2. Similarly, suppose if we have 1 upon square root 3 plus 1, and we want to rationalize the denominator, so we have to multiply both the numerator and denominator by its conjugate, which is root 3 minus 1. So on the numerator we got root 3 minus 1, in the denominator we got a plus b, a minus b, which is a square minus b square. So it is root 3 minus 1 divided by a square. Root 3 square is 3, 1 square is 1. So it can be written as eventually root 3 minus 1 by 2. So here we saw that this irrational number has been changed into a rational number. So this is the method of rationalizing a surd. Now the questions come from this topic is like, express 5 plus root 3 divided by 3 minus 2 root 3 in the form of a plus b root 3, and then find the value of a and b. So how we'll do this? First of all, we'll rationalize the denominator by multiplying both the numerator and denominator by its conjugate. So if we'll multiply this by this and this by this, 5 3 are 15 plus 10 root 3 plus this multiply by this is 3 root 3 plus this multiply by this is 2 into 3. A plus b, a minus b is a square minus b square. So 15 plus 10 and 3 is 13 root 3 plus 6 divided by 9 minus 2 to your 4 3 are 12. So 15 plus 6 is how much? 21 plus 13 root 3 divided by minus 7. So we can write it separately like minus 21 by 7 minus 13 root 3 by 7. And now we can compare it by a plus b root 3. So if we'll compare this by this and the coefficient of root 3 by this, we got a equals to minus 21 by 7 and b equals to minus 13 by 7. So this is our answer. This can be cancelled and simplified and can be written as 3. So a is minus 3 and b is minus 13 of 7.